annual Title I meeting. Myself, Miriam Reardon, and our Family Engagement Coordinator, Macarius Sampson, is here. We are a district with a vision, generating excellence, one team, one goal. And we have a mission to inspire, challenge, and prepare all students to compete globally. Welcome to our annual meeting of parents and stakeholders. Today is October 25th, 2022. It is now 5 o'clock. This is in person. It is virtually on Facebook Live and will be recorded and posted for you to view later. If you are watching virtually, please put your name and school or schools that your children attend in the comment box as a record of your attendance tonight. Here you can also include any questions that you may have along the way or any input that you would like us to consider concerning federal programs. Dr. Mac Bullard is our superintendent. I'm the executive director of curriculum and federal programs, and Macarius Sampson again is our district family engagement coordinator. We also have Ms. Reese Jenkins, the principal at Jeffersonville Elementary School, and Dr. Johnny Wright Simmons is the principal at Twiggs County Middle High School. Tonight we're going to talk about what is a Title I school, how does our district spend Title I funds, how does our district participate in the Title I program, what are our Title I requirements, our Title I district goals, our Title I parent involvement funding and parent involvement opportunities, parent decision-making opportunities, curriculum and assessments, and our district parent involvement policy. So first, what is ESSA? ESSA is the reauthorized version of the Elementary and Secondary Education Act of 1965 and was amended in 2015 by the Every Student Succeeds Act. It gives states the authorization to identify their own goals to address proficiency on tests, English language proficiency, and graduation rates. So what is Title I? Title I is the largest federal assistance program for our nation's schools. The goal of Title I is a higher quality of education for every child. The program serves millions of children in elementary and secondary schools each year. Twiggs County schools, all of them, are Title I schools. So how does Title I work? The federal government provides funding to states each year for Title I. The Georgia Department of Education sends the money to the district who qualify. The school district provides the information to the state to determine how the money will be allocated to the schools, and the schools implement the Title I school-wide program. A Title I school-wide program, the purpose of it is to ensure that all children have a fair, equal, and significant opportunity to obtain a high-quality education. And who is served? All students in the school are served in a school-wide program, as funds are used to upgrade the entire educational program. You, as parents and stakeholders, are our partners. Parents have rights. You have the right to be involved and request regular meetings to express your opinions and concerns. You have the right to be provided information on your child's level of achievement on assessments in reading, language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. You have the right to request and receive information on the qualifications of your child's teachers or paraprofessionals. There are certain requirements of the program. The district and school family engagement plans are required to be created. There are opportunities for input in April and May for parents, and a final draft and opportunity for input again during the summer. There are school and parent compacts that are required. There are documents that are required to be posted on the website for your reference. Title I programs provide supplemental support. The hiring of support staff to reduce class size, purchasing supplemental instructional materials and educational programs, parent involvement activities, additional training for school staff, and extra time for instruction, such as after-school programs and summer school. We also serve our English language learners. Twiggs County does not receive Title III funding to support our English language learners. However, we're able to utilize funds from Title I to support their academic achievement. The Georgia System of Continuous Improvement, our federal programs, Title I, II, III, IV, and 5B, provide the tools, resources, and support to ensure that we can do the how layer of continuous improvement, which is identifying needs, selecting interventions, planning implementation, implementing the plan, and examining progress. What we do is professional capacity, providing supportive learning environment, family and community engagement. We provide effective leadership and coherent instructional system. And who do we do this for? We do this for our children, the whole child, everything about them. Who decides how these funds are used? It's a team effort. Parents, the principal, teachers, other staff members, students, all have a say in how we utilize these funds. So this year, what is the plan for the money? We're using the Title I money for educational resources for children, for personnel, paraprofessionals in kindergarten, supporting literacy and meeting needs, academic coach, family engagement, supplies for a parent resource center, curriculum events, family engagement facilitator. Our district has goals. Our goals are to increase the percentage of students scoring at proficient and distinguishing levels on the Georgia Milestone Assessment in all content areas, and to increase the number of students reading on grade level according to their lexile, and to improve student attendance and school climate. This year, our Title I dollars were $516,247. There's a set aside that comes out for administrative costs for family engagement, and then the money is divided among the schools according to the poverty level. Jeffersonville Elementary receives $171,808. Twiggs County Middle School, $83,426, and Twiggs County High School, $71,862. So for the update on the budget, it is going towards supplemental paraprofessionals in kindergarten at JES. Progress Learning used to be called USA Test Prep. That may be what you're more familiar with hearing. The STAR Assessment, Right Score, STEM Scopes, Academic Coach, Family Engagement, Parent Partners Communication Letters and Family Engagement Events, Supplies, and Summer. To support our English language learners, we're purchasing computers with language apps, newsletters that can be translated into their home language, support from certified ESOL endorsed staff members, and computer programs to support language instruction and the WIDA standard. Title II is another federal program. It provides teacher and leader support and development to improve the quality and effectiveness of teachers, principals, and other school leaders, to increase the number of teachers, principals, and other school leaders who are effective in improving student academic achievement in schools, and increase student achievement consistent with challenging academic standards, and providing for low-income and minority students greater access to effective teachers, principals, and other school leaders. The Title II budget this year is $65,614. It's providing for an induction program for our new and inexperienced teachers, mentoring programs for those teachers, professional learning, and recruitment. Our Title IV dollars that are awarded to us is for student support for $37,289, and Title V is for rural and low-income families of $20,560. We transfer the Title IV into Title V to become $57,849 that we utilize according to Title V rules and regulations. The Title V budget, again, we have consolidated Title IV and V into Title V. It's $57,849. It supports our PBIS program, behavior and data tracking software, reward and incentive software, professional learning, model schools conference, and summer. We still have the ESSER II grant, which is part of the original CARES money. Some call it CARES 2, but it's really ESSER 2. And this was $1,636,623. And we're still utilizing these funds in the same way we intended when we first received these funds in 2021. We also have the ESSER ARP 3 grant, which is $3,678,270. And this, we just presented amendment number 2 to the board. These dollars are being spent for student learning support, staff retention, staff development, mental health supports, additional school nurse, PPE, the school-based health clinic, maintenance upgrades and cleaning, curriculum assessment and technology, family engagement, and supporting improving attendance. To have complete transparency, we want to make sure that you are able to reference all of our documents. On the Twiggs County Public Schools website, you would click on the Departments tab across the top, and then click on Federal Programs, and then at the tab across the top of the page, you will find COVID response and ESSER information and other federal programs information. We also have our town hall meetings. We've already had one in September 27th. We have another one coming up Thursday evening at Williams Chapel, CME Church. They began at 4:30 with a State of the District address and then an overview of the school-based health clinic, and then a question and answer and listening session from 5:30 to 6 o'clock. We invite all of you to attend. Again, please put your name, your schools that your children attend in the comment box as record of your participation tonight, including any questions that you may have or input you would like us to consider concerning Title I or other federal programs. And tonight, now we're going to hear from Makaria Sampson, our Twiggs County Public Schools District Family Engagement Coordinator.
Thank you so much, Ms. Reardon. Again, as she said, my name is Makaria Sampson, and I serve as the district's Family Engagement Coordinator. But before I begin, I'd like to remind us all of who we are. We are a system with a vision, generating excellence, one team, one goal. Also with a mission to inspire, challenge, and prepare all of our students to compete globally. So there are several family engagement opportunities that we try to provide for you all. And I'll go through this list if you'll just bear with me. Parent conferences. Whenever your child gets a progress report or a report card, you can always schedule to have a parent conference with your child's teacher. If not at that time, you can do it at any time during the school year at a mutually convenient time for both yourself and for the teacher. When it comes to Parent Portal, that is a way that you can always look at your child's grades, attendance, behavior, schedule, and if you have a change in your contact information, you can change it there as well, whether it's a phone number or an address. The Parent Portal can be on your phone as well as any other kind of device that you have, whether it's computer, iPad, or the like. When it comes to surveys, we really do value your opinion. We're not asking you those questions just to be asking you. So please, if we do put out a survey, give us your honest opinion, your suggestions, and your thoughts. Event evaluations, whenever we have different events, especially myself, when we have family engagement events, I like to know what you thought about it, if there's anything else we can do to make it better next time, because I'm all about continuous improvement. So event evaluations are very important as well. If it's something that you didn't like, or if it's an event that you didn't think really went very well, then we won't do it again, or we'll do something else that you may want to see next time. For our monthly family engagement events, this year has really been nice, if I must say so myself. We've been having one monthly event for the whole district starting this past August. In August, we had a family fitness night where all of our families were able to come together, get some information on how to become fit, whether it's exercise or eating healthy. In September, we had a family game night, and all of our families were invited to come to the elementary school for that particular event. And each child was given an opportunity to pick 2 games, whether they had one sibling, whether they were only child, or they had 3 or 4 siblings. Each student was able to get 2 games and take home for their convenience, or just to have them at home. In October, This month's family engagement event was a all-you-can-read book tasting. And for that, all the families that came were able to get not only one book, but a set of books that they enjoyed and liked. And they were also given a bracelet, they were given bookmarks, and a pair of socks from a donor that I will tell you about in just a little bit. And coming up in November, our next district event is going to be virtual this time. So hopefully we'll have even more of a great turnout. I really do appreciate all those who have made the event so far this year. But for November, it will be virtual, and we will have a STEAM night for our middle high school families and a math night for our elementary. Our resource center is now at the middle high school. It's on the middle school hallway in room 501. In that room, I have brochures, magazines, educational games, as well as books. And you can come by and see me anytime. The Parent University at the Cobra Pit is still a work in progress. We are still excited about it, but it is going to take a little time, so bear with us. That's going to be an opportunity for our parents to come in, have classes, get resources, and be able to just better yourself. For our Twigs Basics, that is a program that is meant for parents of children 0 to 5. And our hall meetings, our town hall meetings, they're also called like the State of the District or A Day with Dr. Bullard. We have those throughout the year where you can hear from the superintendent, you can voice your concerns, and also ask any questions. When it comes to curriculum nights, we have our data nights where you can come in and see how your child is comparing to either the state or their peers, and also see how their testing averages are looking as far as iReady and other programs that we use. When it comes to social media, we know that a lot of you are following us, you're liking us, you're commenting, and you're sharing. So that is definitely an engagement opportunity for you, and we like to make sure that you're staying abreast of everything that we have going on in our school. Just to show you a few pictures, this first picture, I don't have any pictures of our family fitness night, and I do apologize for that. But this collage of pictures shows our family game night. And as you can see, all the smiling faces, our families that came out really did have a great time. Up in the top right-hand corner, the students were able to choose from 10 different types of games. And since it was a district event, K age all the way up to, of course, our seniors. And so after having a game night in the cafeteria, those children were able to take their families out and choose 2 games of their own. I think about 60 of our students were able to actually get jump ropes as well. I had some of those. And during the night, most of them were educational games, but we also had just some fun games in there too that use strategy skills like chess and checkers. So I think, but Mr. Petway, our 4-H extension agent, he had a Plinko game, which was really fun, and he was giving away some items as well. Our next one is our book tasting that we had this past Thursday. The all-you-can-read book tasting was a success as well. During this event, we had our families come out, and it was as if we were in a restaurant. We had our families come out, and it was as if we were in a restaurant. So the families were seated, and they were given a menu. The students were all given a menu. And what happened was our chefs, we had about 17 students, volunteers, who were our chefs, and they would serve our families a book. They would have time to read the book and decide whether or not they liked it. They would rate the book from 1 spoon, meaning I didn't really like this book, to 5 spoons, meaning I really like this book and I love to have it for myself. But they would rate those books, and then we would serve them again. And I want to say that everybody was served about 4 books that night, and at the end of the night, they could choose which set of books that they wanted. We were also able to give all of our participants a bracelet and a bookmark from one of our local authors. Mrs. Bright wrote a book. She's one of our exceptional ed teachers, and we were able to give out the bracelets and bookmarks that she has in that are related to her book. And we were also able to give out socks from one of our community partners who donated that. So the night was all about literacy, all about making sure that kids know that you can find something that you like to read, and reading can be for fun. When it comes to our family engagement requirements, this is one of our requirements, the annual Title I meeting. During this meeting, we give you information, all of our requirements, and your rights as a parent. We also have a district-level Title I family engagement plan, which we ask you all to give us feedback on to make sure that everybody agrees as to what our plan will be. We have the school-level Title I family engagement plan, and there are 4 things that we want to really hue in on when it comes to everything we do centered around family engagement. One is accessibility. That means if you need to have childcare to be able to come to our events, we want to make sure that happens. If you need transportation, if transportation is a barrier, we want to make sure you're able to get here. If it's a certain time of day, maybe you're more open to being able to come during the morning, mid-morning, rather than in the evening. We make sure that we also make those types of barriers as much as we can, get them out of your way. When it comes to family engagement events, we have activities for your family interacting with us as a school system, but we also want to make sure that you have interaction with our community stakeholders. When it comes to building capacity, we'd like to increase not only the skills of your children, but also your skills and as well as your awareness. If we have successful parents, successful students, successful staff, then we'll have a successful system. And last but not least, school and home communication. The Twiggs County Public School System promotes two-way communication, meaningful communication. As long as we work together and we build our partnerships, we will all thrive. When it comes to technical assistance, we know that you can't be at our schools Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 3:30, and you don't have to be. With ever-changing technology, there are things you can do to make sure you're always knowledgeable of what's going on. And if you need technical assistance, we are here to help. So for example, if you need to know what's going on with your child's grades, what's going on with their attendance, how are they doing when it comes to behavior, what classes are they going to be taking this year, you need to have Parent Portal, and you need accessibility to Infinite Campus. If you are not already on Infinite Campus and have Parent Portal, please give me a call. We are here to help. And as you can see on the slide, my Google Voice number comes straight to me, and that number is 478-227-5689. Again, you want to be able to just see whatever's going on with your child at any time. You can always call us at the school, but this is just so that information is at your fingertips. So give us a call. We're here to help. I want to highlight actually 3 different partnerships that we have with stakeholders, even though I only have 2 sets of pictures up here. One of them is our partnership with Family Connections, and Ms. Leah Tony, she heads up the Family Connections as well as Live Well Twigs. And in the upper pictures, you can see where we had a health fair. And the health fair had so many different partnerships and so many different resources that are available to us as Twiggs Countyans. And that is one partnership that has really proven to be very beneficial for both us and for the partnership as well. If you look down at the bottom, that is the sock donation that I was talking about earlier. The gentleman to the very far right, Mr. Tommy Smith, he is the pastor at Jeffersonville Assembly of God, and he was able to come in contact with a partner, Bombas, and we have 1,250 pairs of socks. So we gave out some socks to the families who came to our book tasting on Thursday. But tomorrow, students, look for myself to come to both schools, that's both the elementary and the middle high school, to give out the rest of those socks. I am not going to keep them in my office. I will be giving them out. We have extra small, medium, and extra large. So hopefully everyone will be able to receive a pair of socks that fits them. The third stakeholder that I would like to mention, whose pictures I don't have on here, and I do apologize, would be the Denard Difference. That's Mr. Darquez Denard, and he has been so gracious in giving back to the community here, and we really want to say thank you so much for everything that you're doing. Mr. Denard has done a renovation to our weight room at the middle high school, and he also took all of the high school girls to see the Woman King not very long ago. So we'd like to say thank you so much to him as he continues to encourage all of our students to pursue their dreams while they obtain their education. So if you like to find our family engagement plan, it's not that hard. All you have to do is go to our district website, www.twigs.ga12.ga.us. There is a banner above at the top. You'll click on departments. There will be a drop down. You're going to then hit federal programs. When you come to the federal programs tab, you'll hit federal programs again, and then you'll scroll down to the different plans that we have there, and you can expand them to be able to read them. We also have our compact. Our compact is a way for parents and school faculty to get involved and develop and revise our compact each year. It contains our academic goals, the individual responsibilities. That's the responsibilities of the parents, the student, and the staff ourselves. The different avenues of communication, how we're going to talk to each other. And we also utilize surveys, virtual meetings, social media posts, while slowly bringing back more face-to-face events. And the face-to-face events, fingers crossed, have been going very well. But again, be careful. Flu season is right around the corner. It's upon us. So if you or your child get sick, please, if necessary, go see that doctor. Bring back those excuses. Don't send your child to school sick. We want everybody to be healthy. But that's for our compact. And again, if you are just joining us and you haven't already, please put your name, your child's school's name, and your children's name in the comment box as a record of your attendance tonight. If you have any questions, please type those in as well, and we'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for your attention and time.
There is an evaluation form online. There is a link. There's also a paper pencil one for those attending in person. If you would mind, if you would please fill that out so that we'll have a record of your attendance for one thing, but then we'll also get your input on this event tonight and possibility of some future events as well. Again, thank you for participating tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you as stakeholders here in Twiggs County Public Schools. Thank you.
Good night.